Welcome to Wigs Fashion Siesta. Listen, I realize that this channel is mostly with wigs and having fun with wigs, but my community really wanted me to get into another whole area that I had a career for 30 years with my own diplomatic and etiquette training company. Prior to 20 years as a flight attendant. I'm retired now. I'll be 70, late 70s, one more 79 next month, but I wanted to share with you, based upon your comments, the aging gracefully. And today I want to get into another area which is important, and that is understanding our social interaction skills. Come with me and let's begin. All right. This is more than just aging gracefully. This is just being a success, not only in your career, no matter what your age. This is going to be a difficult subject because we are so into social interaction, communication skills. On Facebook, we'll lash out if we disagree with someone on Twitter or X. And what you have to do, if you really want to be a leader and an elegant woman, is that you have to refrain from being disrespectful. The art of respectful debate, I don't know where it went, but we really need to get back into that arena. That does happen in business, by the way, but we need to apply the same principles that your top CEOs learn, the art of respectful debate. Because from a business point of view, actually, when you're going into a conference room and you're getting opposing views to make a particular product better, the CEO usually is the last to speak because they want to hear the opposing views. But always in business, those giving the various suggestions, they're always very respectful. Why we cannot apply this to our own life, why we cannot apply this even in the political arena, I have no idea. But I'm not going to waste your time. And don't waste your time getting involved in all that. You need to focus on yourself and the 50-mile radius around where you live. Yes, you want to be up to date on what's kind of going on, but so much of your time is wasted. I think they say there's 440 minutes in a day. Think about that. You need to put every minute towards developing of yourself, reaching for your goals, of course, taking care of your family, but once they are on and out, you need to focus on yourself. And that means you need to detach from the social media, even if it's for a few hours on, say, like a Sunday. And the reason being is that we get into a habit. We hear the click, we immediately want to respond. We reach for our phone. And this is normal. We really cannot get away from that. But you have to start learning the art of respect, detaching yourself, learning when you feel an anger crawling up when someone has a response that you totally disagree with. You may have all the evidence. You may have done all the research. They may have it all wrong. But don't be combative. Don't respond in the same kind of language that they are using. They are the ones that will not be leaders. Remember, every single thing you post, even if you delete it, is buried somewhere. And if you're looking for a really top job that pays a good sum of money, there are ways that employers can actually delve into that kind of data to see what things you may have deleted. So you need to be very, very careful about what you post. If it can't not be respectful, then put your phone down and go out and run around the block, because it's going to be important that you leave zero footprint of negativity. Respect and the respectful comments, diplomatic ways of saying things and communicating, of course, welcome to do that. But never use the hateful language that's out there now. It's just, it just puts pressure, or it makes you see the person that's actually saying these things. They're never going to be successful. I'm telling you now. you will never, ever get a high-paying job. You just won't. You will be bypassed. So keep that in mind as you start to age gracefully, beginning probably in your late 40s or right out of college. It could even be that too. You've got to start implementing techniques and habits that are going to keep you in power and you the director of your life ship. Stay tuned for our next Aging Gracefully. And I'm going to show you the one and only item that I have ever put on my face for the last 50 years. And it's really cheap. Have a great day.